As you are undoubtedly noting, the unrest amongst the world's population is spreading. The people are not prepared to suffer any longer for the indiscretions of the bankers, who have caused such severe austerity measures to be brought into the countries involved. The governments are fearful of the power of the people, and know that if they persist they will be forced to find another solution to the problems. In the long run, debt forgiveness is the complete answer, but you will have to wait and see if that realization is accepted. You the people have been deliberately kept in need due to the intention to the Illuminati to make you dependent on them. This way they have been able to dictate exactly how your lives have progressed. So the power game is still being played out, but on balance it is moving towards the people, who have awoken to how they have been falsely misled to allow the dark ones to rule their lives. As sovereign beings you should have had a far better quality of life, and there has been more than adequate means for your governments to do so. The rich and powerful have held you back to maintain their own position in society. When the wealth is redistributed you will see that there has been enough in the world for everyone to enjoy a life of plenty. The changes that will trigger a return to abundance are in hand, and in due course will happen in your lifetimes. We of the Galactic Federation of Light will have a role in it, and the plans have already been prepared. Like you, we are waiting for sufficient progress to take place so that we can push on with our responsibility to you, to ensure that the path to ascension opens up more quickly. Obviously, with the end times approaching so fast, we do want to have the opportunity to come to Earth, as our technology will enable communications to be lifted up to a more efficient level. Then we can address the world, who will hear what we have to say in their respective languages. In general terms, we need to make sure that everyone learns of ascension and have the opportunity to take part in it. Some will of course have little or no interest, but at least they will not be able to say that they did not know about it. We see the divide on Earth becoming wider between those of the light and those who are still held back by the lower energies. Gradually the awakening is spreading, and many souls are realizing their greater potential to make changes to their lives for the better. A lack of belief in God is not necessarily preventing people from ascending, as many of them are at heart very kind and decent people. It is what you are inside that counts, but we always come back to the need to treat others as yourself. We will repeatedly remind you that you are all one, and if you can accept that, you will be moving into the light because of your love for all beings. It is quite simple and not complicated to lift yourselves up, and with it you will experience a greater degree of consciousness. Do not doubt for one moment that you are powerful souls, and do not put any limitations on your ability to achieve a higher level of existence. You have the potential to be whatever you desire, but you have to work towards it to be successful. You are not referred to as gods for no reason, and many of you are already masters. In the near future you will discover your true identity and find that you have greatly benefited from your experiences in duality. You will go on to have further ones, but in the higher dimensions the pace of evolution is a lot slower. Obviously you do not face the day-to-day challenges that you have now, or the opportunity to evolve as quickly. After such a long time in the lower vibrations, it will be a pleasant change for you to move into peaceful dimensions where you can relax and enjoy yourselves. There are so many more levels that you can evolve into, and each one is of increasing vibrations and light. Eventually you will move beyond the need to take form as you understand it, but can nevertheless provide it for yourself when the occasion requires it. You will not immediately gain all of the benefits together, but will quickly acquire those that will replace what you are leaving behind. The chores and unpleasant features of living in the third dimension will no longer exist, and all will be a beautiful and satisfying experience. Keep looking on the bright side of things, even if you are suffering from an illness or disability, as it will not be with you for much longer. Your body is already changing, and your vibrations will soon be powerful enough to bring about a reversal. The thought of having a perfect body will help with the creation of it, as what you focus upon is what you get. That is why we encourage you to focus on the light and not things of the lower energies. Do not doubt your capabilities, as you can create from pure thought. Collectively, of course, it is increased exponentially and carrying you forward to ascension. It is further enhanced by the light that comes to you from many other sources, both on and off Earth. We have consistently informed you that as a highly spiritual being, Barack Obama was destined to win the presidential election. You are now seeing that his position is looking assured, and that means that we can wait until afterwards to involve ourselves in this closure. It will bring the commencement of many major changes, and you will finally see the collapse of the Dark Ones. They have lived on borrowed time, and should have gone quite some time ago, but have tried to deny the obvious fact that the light is victorious. It has not been helped by the apathy of people who fail to see how their freedom has been taken away from them. I am Kenneth from Sirius, and will inform you that we continue to remove the dark forces that have been using bases on your Earth for a very long time. They are not allowed to stay any longer, and have no place in the ascension process. Their existence so far has mainly been a legacy from several thousand years ago, and the evidence still remains in your recorded history. As many of you know, in recent times the Greys were allowed to reside upon Earth by agreement with your U.S. government, but these must also leave.